Drawing Esther Ang's life. One day, not too long ago, a man was dumpster diving outside an old film studio, and he found a box of old film reels and photographs. These reels and photos belonged to Chinese-American filmmaker Esther Ang, who had long since passed. Esther grew up in an immigrant family in San Francisco's Chinatown in the 1920s and 30s during the Chinese Exclusion Act. As a child, her family would often go to see the Cantonese opera, and she loved it so much she even got a job in the box office when she was a teenager. When she was still a young adult, conflict between China and Japan broke out, sparking a sense of patriotism in Chinese immigrants everywhere, including Esther's father. He started his own film company and set out to make a patriotic film for Chinese Americans. He assigned his daughter Esther as the co-producer of the film, which would become known as Heartaches. It was on the set of this film that Esther began making people call her Brother Ha, and that became her lifelong nickname. After the success of Heartaches, which was very popular in China, Esther traveled to Hong Kong with a leading actress, who happened to be her partner at the time, and set to making films there. She made a total of 5 films in China before the progress of the war forced her back to the United States, along with her new leading actress and romantic partner. While she was back home, she made Golden Gate Girl and 3 other films. When the war was over, a lot of the Cantonese opera stars, which Esther used in her films, went back to China. She followed in the hopes of making more films, but she found that filmmaking in China was too expensive, and she returned to San Francisco not having made a single film. There, she took over her father's film import-export business for a while, before moving to New York and working on her last film, Murder in New York Chinatown. Esther then switched careers entirely and opened up several restaurants in New York, most famously her restaurant Bobo. Esther died from breast cancer at the age of 55, and if it had not been for that man going dumpster diving, her contribution to the world of cinema might have been lost forever.